Hey folks, what if I tell you your phone could secretly organize your entire day without you even noticing, or turn itself into a webcam, controller and remote for PC like a hidden toolkit you never knew it had? And yeah, even fixing rough, noisy audio in just a few simple taps. All this and much more in today's episode of Best Android Apps that you should definitely try this month. And honestly, one of them might be exactly what your phone is missing. Excited? So let's get started. Now, have you ever feel like your day is just scattered everywhere? Like you're opening 5 different apps just to figure out what you're supposed to do next? Yeah, that's exactly the mess this super useful app called Akiflow is designed to fix. Instead of jumping between apps for tasks, email and meetings, Akiflow puts everything into one simple dashboard. So the moment you open it, you instantly know what's going on. Now the really cool part is how it connects with all your apps you already use. Gmail, Google Calendar, Slack, Notion and more. Once you link them, it automatically pulls in your tasks and events in real time, so you don't have to copy and paste anything. And if you complete a task in Akiflow, it updates in the original app too, so everything stays perfectly in sync without any extra effort. Now one feature that I personally find pretty awesome is the drag and drop scheduling. You literally just grab a task and drop it into your calendar. That's it. You can adjust timing, move things around, snooze tasks or delete them. It feels super natural. There is also a smart AI assistant running in the background. It organizes your task into projects and even tags them based on how you work. And if you like keeping an eye on your productivity, there is a stats dashboard that shows exactly where your time is going. Super useful for spotting time wasting pattern and improving your workflow. Plus it works everywhere. Desktop, iOS, Android. So whether you are at your desk or out somewhere, you are always in control of your schedule. So yeah, if you're tired of juggling apps and just want one place to manage everything without the chaos, try Akiflow for free using the link below and organize everything in one place. Plus you can grab 25% off for 12 months using our code ExtremeDroid25. Now have you ever looked at your phone and thought you're way more powerful than you're being used for? Our next app called Use As basically unlocks that hidden potential and turn your phone into a full-on toolkit for your PC. Now what I love is how practical it feels in real life. For example, I tried using it as webcam for a video call and the quality was instantly better than my laptop's camera. Then later I used it as a trackpad while lying on the bed controlling my PC across the room. No need to get up and juggle devices. It's surprisingly versatile too. One minute it's a game controller, the next it's transferring files or syncing clipboards text between devices. And since everything runs over your local network, it feels fast and private without any cloud delays. It's one of those apps that makes you wonder, why isn't this built in into every device already? If you have ever taken a photo and wondered what hidden data is tagging along with it, SnapSafe feels like the kind of app that's quietly got your back. Now what makes it stand out is how seriously it takes privacy without making things complicated. You snap a picture like normal, but behind the scenes it's encrypting everything, stripping out metadata and keeping it locked away locally. I tried sharing a photo and knowing it automatically removed the location and other details made it feel way safer, especially for something as simple as posting online. The face blur feature is also surprisingly practical. Imagine quickly snapping a group photo in public and being able to share it without exposing strangers in the background. It even adds a pin-protected gallery and some clever extras like decoy photos, which honestly feels like something out of a spy movie. It's more like a privacy-first vault that just happens to take photos. If you have ever recorded something important and then realized it sounds like it was filmed inside a wind tunnel, DeepDenoiser feels like a lifesaver. It's one of those apps that quietly does something really impressive without making you jump through hoops. Now what stood out to me is how simple it is. You just import your audio or video, tap once, and it cleans things up almost instantly. I tried it on a quick voice note I recorded outside and the background traffic basically disappeared, leaving just my voice clear and usable. Here is a quick before and after. Now this is a quick test to see how the noise reduction feature is working. It's especially handy for everyday stuff like sending cleaner voice messages, fixing interview clips or improving videos before posting. The fact that everything happens on your phone, no upload, no waiting, makes it feel fast and private, which is a huge plus. Now, have you ever wondered what it feels like to have a bit more control over your internet instead of just trusting it blindly? Tor VPN is kind of like stepping behind the curtain and deciding exactly how your apps connect to the world. Now, what makes it interesting is the level of control. You can choose which app goes through Tor and which don't. So for example, you might route your browser or messaging app through it for extra privacy while leaving your streaming apps alone for better speed. I tried it with a browser, and seeing it create a separate circuit and IP actually make the whole privacy thing feel more real. It's clearly still in beta though. You might run into connection hiccups, and it's not something you would rely on in high-risk situations. But if you're curious about privacy tools or like testing new tech, it's a pretty fascinating app to play around with. It's less about convenience and more about control, and that's exactly the point. Now, have you ever wished that tiny camera cutout on your phone actually did something instead of just sitting there? And that's exactly where Notch Touch Camera Gesture surprised me. It basically turns that unused space into a shortcut hub, and once you get used to it, it feels weird going back. Now, what I like most is how practical it is in everyday use. For example, when I'm watching a video and want to quickly adjust brightness or skip a song, I just swipe near the notch instead of digging through menus. Even simple things like taking a screenshot or turning on the flashlight become faster and less awkward. The gesture customization is where it actually shines. You can set different action depending on what you're doing, which makes it feel smart rather than gimmicky. And it doesn't drain the battery, which is always a concern with app running in the background. It's one of those apps that sounds small, but once you try it, you realize how often you actually use it. Now, if you're someone who loves the idea of having a whole library in your pocket without spending a dime, Wikisource Reader is a pretty delightful find. It's like quietly unlocking a treasure chest of classic books and forgotten gems. Now, what I enjoyed most is how easy it makes everything feel. You can browse by language or genre, search for a specific author and download books to read offline. Perfect for those moments when you're stuck somewhere with no internet. I actually tried reading a public domain novel on a commute, and being able to adjust the font size and switch to dark mode made it surprisingly comfortable. It's also nice that it keeps track of your progress, so you can jump back in without guessing where you left off. Plus, quick dictionary lookups come in handy more often than you would think. It's not flashy, but it's reliable and thoughtfully built. Exactly what you want when you just want to read without distractions. So guys, these are some of the best Android apps that you should definitely try this month. So which of the mentioned app you like the most? Do you know of any other application that we should have added to the list? Do let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. And for more future videos like this, do consider subscribing and hit that bell icon so that you never miss any future videos from Extreme Droid.